Hi guys, Jeffrey here and welcome to a new Boy Reads World video. Today I bring you my Diverseathon TBR. For those of you who don't know what Diverseathon is, it's a readathon like we have so many on BookTube. But this time it's about diverse authors, diverse characters, authors of color, books with characters in them that you normally don't read or you don't associate with, people who don't look like you, characters that don't talk like you. So yeah, this is a readathon to broaden your horizons a bit, and I have 3 books to show to you which will hopefully do that for me, so stick around. So like I said, I have 3 books with me for Diverseathon. I participated in Diverseathon last year when it was the first time that it was held. And then I only managed to read one book, which was Boy Erased by Jared Connolly, which was an amazing book and which will pop up in my favorite books of 2016 if I ever get around to making that video. But like I said, this is about diverse books, and this time around I'm really trying to go even more diverse, and the 3 books that I have to show you are 2 by African authors and 1 by British author of mixed race, and that one is Swing Time by Zadie Smith. And this is actually about 2 girls, both of them being of mixed race, and they are trying to become professional dancers, but one has talent and the other one has not. This is a book about black bodies, about black rhythm, about growing up in a neighborhood that isn't that affluent and trying to escape that neighborhood through, for example, dance. And we see how their friendship evolves and apparently disintegrates. So I haven't read any Zadie Smith before, but I'm really looking forward to discovering her writing style and what it means to be a black woman in society. So yeah, really looking forward to reading this one. And the second book is by an author that most of us have already read at least one book of, and that is Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and this is her short story collection, The Thing Around Your Neck. And I have to say that I started reading this book quite some time ago after I had already read Americana, which I really enjoyed by her. But I just put it aside one day and didn't pick it up again, so I really want to pick up where I left off, or maybe just start at the beginning. And these short stories take place in Nigeria, and it's about motherhood, it's about love, it's about being ripped away from the place that you grew up in and wanted to stay in. It's about violence, it's about having faith in yourself, but also believing in God and what the repercussions of that are when your faith is being tested. Like I said, I read Americana by her, and I'm really excited to explore more of her writing and discovering more about the diverse characters that she writes about. And then the third book is a book that isn't actually technically by a author of color, because I think he is white, but he is Angolan, and I have to say that is a country that I haven't read anything from by any author, and that is José Eduardo Agualusa. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. And that is My Father's Wives, and this is actually a book that takes place in a lot of African countries, mostly Southern Africa, I think, like I said, Angola, but also Namibia, South Africa, Mozambique. So those are definitely countries that I'm not familiar with, and this is about a man that dies and who has a lot of children and a lot of wives, hence the title. And for his funeral, all his children who have really scattered around Africa but also Europe return to Angola to attend his funeral, but also discover who their father actually was, what was his background story, what was his history. So yeah, really looking forward to reading this book and discovering more about these countries and the way that people live in Angola. I think this is modern contemporary fiction, so yeah, definitely looking forward to discovering more about Angola and everything that surrounds it and the culture of it. So yeah. So those are the 3 books that I'm trying to read in the coming week. If you want any more information, I'll try to link all the videos on Diverseathon below. Diverseathon is hosted by several people, including Simon over at Savage Tree, so I'll link all those videos by the host explaining what this is about and the rules are, but there aren't any rules, just try to read Diverse. So yeah, I'll link those videos down below. If you're also participating in Diverseathon, please leave your TBR down below. I'd love to discover more books by diverse authors and on diverse characters. Like I said, reading diversely is something that I really have to work on, because last year I think I read 57 books and more than 30 of those were by American and British authors, so yeah, I really have to work on that, but you know, then there is Diverseathon to help me with that, so that's definitely a step in the right direction. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next video very soon, I hope. Bye!